Hi everyone, welcome to the weekend update with Sandy. Today's Thursday, so I just want to make sure I get it out there in time. This is for anyone and everyone. This is an intuitive read, so all you need is your intuition. That's it. You kind of want to release the outcome. So we're just checking on the energy for the weekend. I know that it's been pretty difficult for a lot of people, especially with so many planets in retrograde and eclipse season, but it's for our own benefit. So we just want to keep that in mind, okay? Difficult, yes. Forced to look at oneself, yes. But then knowing that with this information, that we can transform our life in the way that we see it. So it's like claiming your life again, claiming that soul, this is my life. I make my decisions, that type of thing. So I'm feeling that strong, as in we are becoming stronger and stronger. So intuitive read, all signs. You just want to allow your intuition to guide you. You can certainly ask for confirmation, as in certain words, letters, numbers, whatever it is. Speak with your guides, and that'll be another way you can tell if this is for you. I actually prefer reading this way. I love doing the monthlies too, but I really, my goal is really to help everyone get in tune, get within that intuition and out of our heads so much. I really feel like it's going to require this from us in definitely the next couple weeks, maybe next couple months. But I do feel energy is lightening up, lifting. Heavy energy is lifting. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get started with your reading. I do want to just take a second and thank you all. Thank you for those who are returning. I love you so much. And anyone new who, you're guided to click on the station, welcome. Welcome and trust in that. Welcome to the family. Thank you all for your donations. As many of you know, I am not doing personal readings, so I am strictly going off donations right now. And I planned on doing personal readings around this time, but other things have come up that I have to deal with. And truth be told, I just don't think I'll have the time to do personal readings until I move. So I'll let you guys know. I'll definitely make an announcement. Okay, enough talking. I'm going to start with singing bowl. If you have headphones on, just be aware, okay? And you want to just absorb the sound. Inhale with the sound and exhale as it is traveling further and further away. It's almost like it is taking our worries with it. So we're going to do 3 tones, and I'm going to go ahead and begin. Beautiful. Okay, let's get started. Weekend update. Let's see what's going on for the weekend. This is the time when you really want to quiet your mind. Again, you want to release the outcome. You know, because it's about the journey anyways. The outcome we eventually get to. But this is about the journey. That's what life is. It's a journey. It's a journey of different paths, different lessons, meeting different soul family members, helping others, and also helping ourselves. I do have my window open. And the reason why I tell you that is I do get comments that people think they hear, like growling, what have you, and it's just the road. Okay, guys, let's get started. Weekend update. I have Judgment, Major Arcana. I have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Queen of Cups is looking back at Judgment. Judgment is about a rebirth. It's a rebirth that, although it can feel painful getting to this rebirth, once it takes place, well, Queen of Hearts, the Queen of Cups is perfect for that, because once this rebirth takes place, it is like a reset, a new way of being. Queen of Cups is a very loving energy. You know, it feels like the spotlight is on you. Whoa. We have the Queen of Pentacles next to the Queen of Cups. What strong energy. You know, there's a rebirth. For many of you, it feels like what it's doing, it's bringing out your unique character, your unique self. But it's also giving you an inner strength. I do feel like this is after a long period of struggle. And I just have to say, if it's relating to work at all, you know, I feel this is a very abundant change. So it's like if your finances have been suffering, there is a change on the horizon. You know, I don't want to say that money's going to fall from the sky. We can only hope. Because this is through your work. This is because of your ideas and then putting action to them. Some of you, you know, you have some brilliant ideas. You know, I almost feel like someone is writing like a love novel, a love story. putting it to pen and paper. An idea that you have not taken on yet. Or you have, but you are nervous about releasing it. It doesn't just have to be a love story, by the way. I just feel like there's something that, again, an idea within you. And I do feel there's a little bit of fear attached to it. But the fear feels like more, will it be accepted? How will people look at it? Will they understand what I'm trying to say? I just got the image of Alice in Wonderland. So some of you could be writing a story like this, like that. I also feel, with this Queen of Cups here, I feel like she is receiving, well, quite the beautiful gift. It is like, and listen, you don't have to be a water sign. This is about the ability now to truly love another. And it doesn't even matter, I feel at this point, what has happened in your past, because this feels like it's got nothing to do with your past. Though I do feel like there's been stagnation there. But there was something that you needed to learn. Of course, this could be the other person if this is relating to you. Something that was learned, something that will be learned quickly. And of course, okay, how do I put this? It is about your past. And it is the reason why perhaps your last relationship felt strained. It's like, I feel like someone was like really in their head, worrying about the outcome instead of walking the path. How do I say this? So there was fear. There was fear towards, is it one person? For some of you, it could be. But I feel like what it's really saying is you had to let the past go for this rebirth to take place. This is a very loving energy. Whether love is yet to come in, and, for many of you, I don't feel like it's, if this is a rebirth, this could certainly be someone coming back. And listen, if someone is coming back, I just know by the feeling in my room, but also the energy coming from the cards. This is someone coming back with clarity. This is someone coming back who wants to make it with you. This is not about someone who's been abusive, manipulative, coming back into your life. Now, it doesn't mean they won't come back, especially with all the retrogrades, but this is Spirit saying that this person that's coming in, handpicked. It feels like handpicked. By who? By your spirit team. You know, for some of you, this could be someone you had a child with. You could have a child together. And I just want to real quick go off that path for a second, because I do feel like there's someone who I do feel like they're okay. So I'm also picking up the energy. Maybe this is just to warn you, as this is not the person. If you do have a child with someone who's trying to come back, but let's say they have not paid any child support, they have not been proactive like they should be, I don't feel like this is about the two of you reconnecting. If anything, this is about new love coming in and perhaps learning from that previous partner of what I don't want. I also feel like you've told the universe this. You know, like you spoke it out loud. We have the Nine of Wands. Look at that, with beautiful Ten of Pentacles. We have the Lovers. Major Arcana, card of Gemini. Can also be Virgo. So we got quite beautiful energy here. I have the Nine of Wands mirroring the Lovers. Listen, this is soulmate energy. This is, you know, and I feel like someone has been looking for their soulmate. I feel like someone has been trying to figure out the best way to approach you again. I do feel like this is someone that you want. So this is someone coming back for you. I definitely feel like this is someone that you want to come back. You know, I have Scorpio twice. I have Earth. And I have the Lovers. I have the Lovers under the Queen of Pentacles. So what does this tell me? It tells me that within this Lovers, okay, which is soulmate energy, not because it's the Lovers card, because of what I'm feeling. The Lovers card can be a head over heart decision. And I do feel like the two of you have, like, you've tried. I was going to say, oh my gosh, I forget. Is it Ronnie? Someone's always commenting about the motorcycles passing by. There you go. There just went one. You know, it is, everything is within the details right now. What do I mean by that? I mean, it's not about looking at the larger picture, the bigger picture. It's about the small details, the attempts of someone trying to win your heart back. Pay attention to that, because someone has really been in their own head about how can I bring us back together. This is someone who definitely feels pulled to your energy. You know, definitely feels soulmate energy. And I have to say, I feel like within the Nine of Wands, this is more of a male energy coming back into the female energies of life. Feminine and masculine. I feel like they also have universal support right now. You know, it is like the universe is bringing you two back together. But this person coming back in needed a lot of self-reflection. And they know that now. And, you know, it's almost like going through the dark night of the soul. They've been there. You may have too. But there was purpose behind it. With the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But she's also a queen of action. She's a queen of passion. So I feel like there's a lot of balance here. And I feel like this is new. You know, where you have been feeling off balance. You've been feeling, some of you, you've been taking on symptoms of not sleeping well. I feel like maybe a little dizzy, like you're having dizzy spells. This may have concerned you. I feel like this is more about the energy waves coming in and preparing you. You know, not making you purge, but, well, kind of making you purge, yeah. Because otherwise, we probably wouldn't do it. This is all about a new beginning. For some of you, absolutely with a soulmate who has put in the work. And, you know, what's with these two mirroring each other and the Ten of Pentacles in between, Queen of Cups above that, I feel even just this postage stamp right here, I feel a lot of powerful energy here. You probably have been seeing certain numbers over and over again. 717, 777, 144, 114. I've been seeing a lot of synchronicities with double numbers like, you know, like 1120. No, that didn't make sense. 1122, 1111. It is like in preparation for what's to come. Okay, let's put some clarifiers on here. So our first row is adding up to a 20, which is 2. And I feel absolutely that's what this is talking about. Especially those who feel like you've been alone for a while. This is not a solo journey any longer, unless you choose it to be. You know, if you're in a same-sex relationship, this certainly could be the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Just notice Temperance on the bottom, which is beautiful. You know, it is about universal timing. Okay, let's look at Judgment. I also feel like this is a time when many of you who could not hear your spiritual guidance, I feel like a channel is being opened up to you. This is a very intuitive, or could I say, psychic time. right? We got the Two of Wands. That makes complete sense, right? Something new. The Hermit, after much reflection. Look at that, the Judgment again. With the Six of Swords. So this is showing me that this new beginning is partly orchestrated by you and the universe. It's like you're working in cahoots now. If you don't feel this energy, I feel like this energy is available to you right now. Surrender, what you cannot get past, surrender it. Surrender it up. Because you will. And again, I have Virgo and possible Scorpio. For those who, again, like you want to start something new. You want to begin, you want to start living your dreams. Even love aside, is like, this is about, okay, it's like you've had a lot of time to reflect. But sometimes we can reflect too much. And I feel like this is a time now where we've had a lot of reflection, but now this is about coming out of that and putting action into your dreams. For some of you, this is about travel and figuring out, how can I do this? And this might be why the Queen of Pentacles is here, right? Because Queen of Pentacles is about the foundation, my earthly foundation, my money, my job, my home. Feeling responsible for others and kind of leaving yourself out in the mix. Man, I have to tell you, some of this is definitely relating to me too. Because I feel like there is a solution. There's a solution for every problem here. And it started within. It's almost like you were forced to go within. Some of you could have lost someone dear to you. And this could have certainly put you in this hermit mode. But again, I have you coming out of it now. I have the need to come out of it also. Like, okay, you've been reflecting for long enough. This is about living your life for you, number one. I also feel with Judgment here twice, this is also about allowing your spiritual team to help you. Speak to them as they're sitting right in the room with you. And they are. So just speak to them. But this is spiritual help and energetic help to put you where you have been wanting to do. I don't know. I'm just picking up that, people are really going to start moving towards their dreams. And for many of you, this is bringing you abundance. Abundance doesn't mean, it can mean that you get rich from it. But mainly what it means is you feel good within yourself. You feel good within your foundation. You're feeling strong. Now you have the energy of, no one can knock me off my pedestal. I feel good and balanced. Definitely balance. And if you're not there yet, it's coming. And again, if you're feeling difficult energy, tough energy, crying, I can go on and on. It is coming to an end. And things are improving rapidly. But I got to get proactive too. I've been thinking about it, I've been thinking about it, and I've been thinking about it. Maybe I even have a plan. Queen of Pentacles always has a plan. And if I don't have a plan of how I'm going to pursue, then this is the time to make a plan. Put it down on paper. And I say put it down on paper because sometimes we need to write it out, type it out, see it in black and white. Okay. Let's look at the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. I have the Death card. Boy, do I feel like that's Scorpio. But the Death card, you know, attached to Judgment and the Queen of Cups, I feel like this is about letting go of any resistance. Let this rebirth take place. It's going with the flow. So, because we've been going through such a difficult time, I feel like, you know, some are going to say, no, this is not for me. This change is not for me. Well, it is, but you do have to accept it, right? Because that's the bottom line. And I had a card fly. Let me grab it. Well, hello, beautiful Ace of Wands. So, again, an ending, a beginning. An ending, a beginning. This is about taking this wand now and running with it. Doesn't matter what has happened in your past. You know, if we look at the wand, there is new growth on it. Coming out of a dark time. Coming out of a confusing time. But making it through. I love the image here. Because many of us have been in this dark, confusing time period. And this is us making it through it. This is declaring victory. This is taking that baby step that literally changes your life. I have got to let go of old ways of being. You know, being beat down by life. But a new way of looking at it also. You know, our challenges don't happen because there's some mean person in the sky saying, you know what, let's make Shelley's day really hard today. It's not the way it is. These are about life lessons, soul lessons for soul growth. Nothing more, nothing less. These challenges, you know, this is going to be hard to accept, but we should accept them. We should bring them on, because the more we have these challenges, the more we grow, the more our soul expands, and this is what it's all about. On another level, this could certainly be a Scorpio coming back into your life. But it's starting at the Ace. So this is a new beginning, a new chance. But this is all new growth. I just feel like I don't know, I feel like it's just meant to happen. I feel like this reading right off the bat is saying, you know, this time period, especially going through the retrogrades, eclipse season, this is about letting go of control. This is not about holding on to control, you know, which could be, excuse me, another reason why the Queen of Pentacles is here, because she likes to be in control. Not necessarily of other people, but definitely of her or himself. Look at that. I have the Three of Pentacles coming back together, working, you know, working as a team together. And by the way, if this is relating to taking your idea you know, I just want to say for a few of you who've been working towards something, right? A goal, let's say. You may come to a point where you do have to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Number one, you never know what comes of that. I don't even know why I said that. So maybe ask for help from someone you're attracted to, because I don't know why, but as soon as I said that, I was like, I felt, ooh, connection. You know, we can't always do it on our own. With the Sun. Major Arcana. Card of Leo. Mirroring the Death card. I mean, hello, you know, over and over, a new beginning, a new start, a new, you know, it's new enlightenment. It's new opportunities. It is feeling, you know, I think of death and I think of the Sun. You know, the Sun is rebirth also. But just the energy within the Sun. Happiness within. Joy. Which I feel some have not felt in a long time. You know, it is a lifting of one's spirit. It is remembering the way you were when you believed anything is possible and taking that mindset back on again. I can do anything. There's nothing I cannot do. I'm not saying that it would come easy, but I mean, just think about some of the greats in the world, you know? I don't know why all of a sudden I thought of Tiger Woods. And he's not doing that great right now, but he's making a comeback. But in his glory day, he was the best of the best. Michael Jordan. Terry Bradshaw. You guys are like, who? He was a quarterback for the Steelers, Pittsburgh Steelers, back in the day. Back in their, you know, I mean, it's still great. But 70s and 80s were just a fantastic period for them. So this is how I'm looking at it. Like, I need to find that energy within me again. you're presenting yourself in a different way also. After this, yes to the universe, yes, I'm ready for this rebirth. Bring it on. I'm ready for a change in my energy. I'm willing to do my part. But please help me with that. You get the guidance. Pay attention though, because I feel like you are guided in how, for some of you having just hard time letting things fall by the wayside. I feel like you're going to have a lot of guidance. I know on the weekend, but I do feel like it. So we have rebirth, and then we have rebirth over here again, even with the Ace of Wands. This is about a new way of being, which feels just much lighter, much easier after a very difficult time. And the Sun card is a card of Leo. I don't know if I said that. Because I know some of you like, just wait for me to say someone's sign. If that is a Leo for you coming in, I kind of like that because I feel like it'd be someone who's very balanced right now. Not all Leos, I know. Okay, so I'm looking at the Queen of Pentacles. I have the Ten of Swords. I have the Emperor. Possible Aries. I have the Nine of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords. The Lovers. So we have the Lovers twice. Temperance. No, I think it's the first time. No, she was on the bottom of the deck, that's right. Coming next to the Lovers and over the Emperor, and then I have the Five of Cups. Okay. I almost feel like it needs to be split. I feel like for some of you, especially if you are the Queen of Pentacles, I just see, the pain. For a few of you, this may be old energy of someone you're with who seemed to, I hate to say it this way, but like, use you for your money. Using you, I don't know. I don't know if it's using you. But they certainly had no problem spending your money. And you definitely had to overcome this person. I don't feel like this person's coming back if you let them go. I kind of feel like you did. Because I feel like they want you back. No wonder Spirit wants you to be present. Because, again, not everybody coming back, especially during retrograde, is good for us. But here I feel like I have someone who, I don't know how to say it because I feel like they're using you. And in their mind, they're not. Okay, in their mind, they think, or they thought, because I feel like you walked away from this person. And I'm kind of glad because, it's like they're stealing your dreams. So, yes, you may be giving them money, but they're taking much more than that. It's like robbing you of your life. manipulative, without doubt. Immature, without doubt. Doesn't matter what age they are. They could be 90 and have very immature energy. I mean, can this person be healed? Well, of course they can, once they recognize it, but I don't see them anywhere close to that. However, I do feel that for some of you, this person may attempt to come back again. I feel like you're going to be warned by your guides. And if you receive communication from them, because I feel like if they're going to come back in, it's going to be like through text. Because for some reason, I don't feel like they got the balls to pick up the phone and call you. It's almost like you're the emperor of their life, yet they don't want to follow any rules. I want my freedom, but I want you too. I want my cake and I want to eat it. And maybe that was okay for a little while, but not anymore. Even how we're going from the 9 to the 7 to the 5. We're missing the 8 and the 6. So this person is a no. Well, that's up to you. But they are thinking about you. They do miss you. And I can't say that there's no love, but it's immature love. And I don't see growth. Matter of fact, I see a backslide if I would open my home heart back to this person. No. Because you know what? You've worked too hard on your own foundation. And you're not their mother. You are not their father. So don't even take on that role. Okay, I don't know why I started over here first. So here I have the Ten of Swords with the Emperor. Then I have Lovers and Temperance. I do feel like opposite energy here. Even though the Emperor can be tough to deal with too, the Emperor does normally come from love. A real type of love. And I feel like a lot of you, this is who's coming back. The Ten of Swords here. But this person is laying on their back. So they could see swords coming. This could definitely be rough communication. This could be the way someone used to speak to you. Wanted to be the ruler of the castle. But you're like, wait a minute. This is my castle too. My castle, your castle. It's like Temperance is taking the Lovers and giving them a spiritual bath. Cleansing their souls. Literally, it feels like a spiritual bath. And I feel like this is who's coming back. For some of you, it is an Aries, but what I really feel, this is more about recognizing, with the Ten of Swords and you're face up, you have a chance to look at those swords as they're coming in, right? So it's like each sword, I could have changed. I could have, not to put it on you, I didn't mean it that way, but I just feel like for some of you, you know, you allow this energy. I don't know how else to say it. But you're aware. Okay, that's probably what I mean to say. You're aware of your part. And you're also aware of their part. But I feel you both are. Temperance here. You know, temperance is about divine timing. So we have the rebirth, right, taking place. We have fresh energy that we can deal with, you know, just fresh energy that will be available to us. We have the ability to finally put the past behind us. And I feel like here, this is just meant to be. I feel like really what the influence, or let's say the breakdown of this relationship was within communication. Took each other a little for granted, probably one more than the other. I don't feel like the love stopped, though it may have felt that way. I definitely know the love never stopped. I feel like the Emperor here really needed to go through some difficult challenges, and has. And it's like the universe is saying, okay, they're ready. You're taking on this energy, then you also will be ready. $14.5. You guys, I just feel like this is happening very soon. So definitely soulmate love coming back together if you choose it. And if you've been waiting for it, knowing why you had to wait. I feel like, you know, within this relationship in the past, I feel like it started very balanced. I feel a lot of love and romance, but I feel like it might be more outside influences that it's like kind of turned you away from each other. Damn trucks. I'm going to look at the Ten of Swords and the Emperor. I have the Chariot and I have the Queen of Wands. Beautiful. So, what's the Chariot? The Chariot is about our own willpower. It is our own will that calls in the Chariot, ready to move to our next destination, our next journey, our next path. It can only come in when there is balance between the yin and the yang. I love that the Chariot just came out because it's definitely letting me know that I can trust this energy. Queen of Wands coming out with that. Very intuitive. Very passionate. I just want to look at the Ten of Swords on its own real quick. I want to know if there's anything else I need to know about this Ten of Swords. I know I say the wrong cards all the time. Like I pick up a card and be like, yeah, the Ace of Swords, when it's actually the Ace of Wands. Don't mind me. I had the King of Wands. Looking at those swords, so You know, this is someone recognizing the hurt that they've caused in your life, but also you recognizing, you know, that you did have a part in it. I do feel like, you know, some hung on to the idea of, you know, you're my soulmate, you're my twin flame kind of energy. And that alone could have put expectations that maybe shouldn't have been there. I'm not saying they're not a soulmate. Matter of fact, they are. I don't know why, but I feel like the other person found that to be pressure, but not any longer. Now they're agreeing with you. This is why they needed this time period. This is why you needed this time period. And by the way, for some of you, as you know, when you separated from this person, whether it be a physical separation or let's say you're online, you know, you just stopped talking. Part of that was so you could start focusing on you and your own foundation and to bring your dreams alive. And I feel like that Three of Pentacles earlier is for you and them, and maybe even helping you in this endeavor of yours. You know, they're seeing you in a different light. You're seeing them in a different light. I swear, it's like you had a spiritual bath, and now the universe is saying, okay, now you're ready. If you're feeling this energy, the main message I'm picking up is I cannot hold on to my past. I cannot hold on to that. Especially with judgment being first. This is about a new way of being, a new way of seeing things, coming from a much more spiritual being instead of stuck in our mind. Wow. You know, what a beautiful, what a beautiful time this will be. Okay, let's keep going. By the way, this is a card of Cancer. The Chariot. You know, but I really feel that I feel like July is like a split month. Part of it was almost forcing us to go through the dark night of the soul. This is where challenge after challenge after challenge just keeps knocking us down until we start to reflect upon it, until we start to climb our way out of it, putting our own effort behind it. And it just feels like the end of July going forward, you feel completely different. You feel light as a feather. All right, let's look at the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is about focus. Nine of Wands teaches us that the journey that we've been through was for our own growth. Nine of Wands, I often feel, is a past life energy. Especially being mirrored by the Lovers. tell me more about the Nine of Wands. A lot of fire, baby. A lot of fire. We have the Seven of Cups. Right? Yep. Seven of Cups. So someone focusing on different choices. You know, it's like the world's starting to open up to you now. And opportunity is knocking. And I do feel like for some of you, it's like, I have to make a decision within this Seven of Cups. I have to decide which option is best for me. How do I know? Well, number one, your intuition. Your spiritual team putting a feeling within you. What feels good and what does not feel good. I have the Ace of Swords. I have the Four of Wands. I have the Eight of Cups. And I have the Knight of Pentacles. Number one, I just have to say, this is past life energy. It's making perfect sense to me. You know, because this is about two people definitely coming back together again. I feel like this is about also really knowing. This is a celebration over love. This is a celebration over knowing that I'm with the right person. This is about my own desire and being proactive within it. This is also the energy of my guardian angel helping to direct me through this rebirth. Moving me towards what I've been wanting. The Eight of Cups. Moving towards your desires. You know, I look at these mountains and I think, okay, this doesn't come without challenge. But through here, just the way the cups are all stacked up, there was an understanding. This can be an understanding of how you were in love, how you are in love. But this is about wanting to move away from that. Wanting to move towards, you know, I feel like you're saying towards what my soul came here to do. But it had to come from you. It had to start from you. It had to be your own desire. And you needed the energy to walk towards the light. You know, where is this person going? To the Nine of Cups. Where dreams are fulfilled. Could this mean that it has been forever? Sure. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. But this is a knight you can trust in. That's why they move slow. This is letting you know that you're on the right path. And I don't think things are going to be moving slowly anymore. Matter of fact, I feel for some of you, like you really had to make a choice here. And you walked away. You may have walked away from this previous person. But you did it because you felt like there was more. You know, your desires weren't getting fulfilled. And listen, now these desires are coming to life. You're seeing the real possibilities. Some of you may be starting to experience growth within your ideas, your business, your finances. And I feel like if this is you, it's taken you a while to come to this conclusion, or it's taken you a little while to believe within yourself that you're capable of this. So again, I'm seeing why the split, the time apart, was important. All right, I want to take a card after the Four of Wands. You know, the Ace of Swords here, this is like the ultimate truth. This is knowing within oneself. This could certainly be the person coming back and apologizing and having a real conversation. And I do mean a real conversation. I don't mean about, you did this and you did that and, then like, well, you did this and you did that. No, not that type of conversation. This is about forgiveness, putting it behind us, and starting to talk about our future. Some of you you may be inviting them in, or they're inviting themselves in to help you. Look at that, I have the Three of Cups. Wow. So, celebrations. This is a time to celebrate. This is a time when we are going to feel, I want to say, glorious. We have a lot of gratitude within this Three of Cups. We have a lot of gratitude for this connection, for the chance to do it again. Especially with Temperance, feeling that the help from Spirit. So, we're on the Nine of Wands, so we got to stay focused on this. We've already walked away. Well, I should say, well, yeah, I feel like here we've definitely walked away or cut communication, what have you. Yet I do feel persons coming in to apologize, or you may be apologizing to them. It depends what side of the coin you're on here. And, if this is you coming in, asking someone to give you a chance again, I do feel like this apology needs to be honest and come from your heart. And I do think you've been planning it out, thinking it over. Okay. Let's look at the Ten of Pentacles. 19, 25, 25, 7. So we have 2 top and we have 7 on the bottom. So we're looking at the Ten of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. How beautiful. And the Queen of Cups is looking right at the High Priestess. The High Priestess is the keeper of our secrets. Doesn't have to be secrets, but the keeper of our life's journey. every life, everything. Everything that we've asked for, everything. It's almost like what we put into the vortex. I feel like for a few of you, it is about, you may have had a reading with someone, or maybe you picked it up here, that this person is truly who you're meant to be with. But I do feel for some of you like you wanted that extra clarification. Seeing the 3 sunflowers behind her. Alright, tell me more about the High Priestess. Her role here today. High Priestess. Hangman. I feel like you were seeking guidance. Do I stay with this person? Do I leave this person? I have the King of Swords. Wow. I just feel like it's the truth. Like, what you hear is the truth. I do feel like the High Priestess, though, is saying, you already have this information within you. This King of Swords seems very armored. Heavily armored. Air, by the way, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But what is he? He just looks so armored to me. And I have the Hangman, almost like, wait a minute, stop. Tell me more about this king. Why am I picking up a bad feeling? He's got a lot of wisdom, though. True, Ace of Cups. Wow, so I'm wondering if for some of you, the person that you were with before, their attitude, it's almost like they didn't trust you. I mean, the Ace of Cups coming out here, this is about love. This is about the ultimate in love. But I feel like this King of Swords had their own issue to deal with. And that was about, this armor is so heavy. And I feel like it's about letting that armor down regarding love. I feel like the King of Swords has had a rough time in previous relationships. And took it into your relationship. This could have been both of you doing this, though. Love is for sure. But if this king wasn't able to put down his armor, this love won't survive. Because love is not enough. So, I have to wait. It's almost like the High Priestess is saying, yes, This is the one, but let them come to their own conclusion. Let them find their way back to you. Almost like, don't rush in. You know, you may have heard like they're having a really hard time or what have you. But this is not about rushing in to save them. This is what the universe is trying to do. Remove that armor. And maybe this is why we've had more than one rebirth, because it is two people. But this love is real. Yet we know that love is not enough in a relationship. You know, respect, that type of thing. All right, one more in this King of Swords. I know the universe is working with them right now. At the Page of Wands and the Star card. Card of Aquarius, by the way. And for some of you, it could certainly be an Aquarius coming out in the King of Swords. But the Star has his back to the King of Swords. I feel like this is temporary. This King of Swords, excuse me, is also that Ace of Swords. So it is this king trying, this, I shouldn't say trying, this king finding clarity within himself or herself. Coming to the real truth. Number one, about you and their deep love for you. And listen, I know you have love for them too. I know that. But things got messed up. Things got, you know, could have been a lot within our ego. But this is turning around. So this person wants to come in. Definitely wants to come in. And I feel like they are planning it right now. They're planning on how they're going to come in, what they're going to say. They want to win your heart. They want you back in their life. Tell me, just on this, what is the outcome? Just on this. What is the outcome to that? The King of Pentacles. So, I want to know the outcome of just this. And King of Pentacles, you know, King of Pentacles is about being able to see the big picture now. Seeing it all for what it truly is. You know, the King of Pentacles, the seer. I also feel like this is about this person being transformed. Much more grounded. That is a big play here, is getting grounded. A lot more clarity. And much like the Emperor, wants to give you everything. Wants to make your dreams come true, along with theirs. So I do feel like this is going to come together. I mean, I already knew it's going to come together, but we just had to give each of us a little bit of time. Hangman is about seeking wisdom over my life. Okay, what did I just take that on? 10 of Pentacles. Well, I love that the King of Pentacles came out in the 10 of Pentacles because, you know, this is what they want to supply you with. But you're doing it tandemly, you know. A person of history, a person who holds family in high regard. Not just you guys, but also growing up. Probably had a great respect for their mother or their father. I kind of feel like that's where their work ethic came from. So this tells me this is someone who has worked hard. I also feel like this is saying for those who have, again, projects on hold, or you're moving a lot slower than you should. Not that you should. I just feel like you're overcoming a lot of different things here. And I can't help but see all the pentacles. So abundance definitely comes out of this. In fact, I mean, we're in the 10 of Pentacles. And if you're waiting, right, because the last thing we have is the Hangman. So let's say we're waiting for this union to come together. It is about giving up control. Like, so what would best serve me? Let's say I am already enlightened to the journey and why things happened the way they did. I'm already enlightened to that. But the other person is still going through a little bit of, the dark night of the soul. But they will be coming out of it. While they're doing that, again, it's like stay focused on your dreams. This isn't about giving up one dream to have another. This is about having it all and knowing you can have it all. But yes, it does require work. But listen, this is the type of work within the Eight of Pentacles where you benefit. The benefit comes directly back to you. This is about getting lost within your craft. Occupying my mind, it's a different type of love. Loving what I do. Even though, it's challenging in the beginning to pull this all together. And I have a strength card down here. So I feel like this is overcoming what I needed to overcome. I feel like this is both people overcoming whatever their challenges have been. And, it's a different set of challenges. Though it can end up in arguments that are the same over and over again. It's really a different set of challenges for each. As above, so below. Soul contracts. Fulfilling these soul contracts. Not having the fear attached to them anymore. And taking action. I feel like if you're looking for a job right now, let's say you don't have any creative ideas in your basket, and you're looking for a better job, I feel like that possibility opens up to you also. It's like you're overcoming your finances. They're increasing. I swear, it's like one party being built up to be self-efficient, while the other one is going through some very deep lessons about love, which I feel like you already have. So this is about everything. This is about allowing all your dreams to come true. Ten of Wands. So, Ten of Wands is a path that I needed to take. It was a path of many lessons that I do overcome. I stay focused within that because I know when the Ten of Wands comes to an end, I have something great to show for it. What was the most difficult part? Well, sometimes it is feeling like instead of allowing yourself to care just for you, what do I mean by that? Follow your dreams. Sometimes it is, other people coming to you with this and that and that and this, and you taking it on like it's your own. So I feel like for some of you, this lesson, one of the lessons you've just been through is learning that you don't have to take on everyone's energy. And by the way, I like that sitting on the Queen of Pentacles because that's what she would do. Or you have a problem, or your problem becomes my problem. But that is not the right way. I mean, you can do it that way, but the Ten of Wands won't end. So maybe even recognizing that I allow myself to take on so many problems, so many other people's issues, and is stopping me from reaching my own mountaintop. Yet it's like you can see it. You see it on the horizon. There it is. Wow. He's got all these wands in front of him, so he knows what he's doing. He knows that much of this is about soul lessons. And I need to get through it. I need to learn the lesson. He's got a goal in mind, and that's to get up to his castle, her castle, both your castle. There's a time when, yes, we take on other people's burdens. We need to help. But I feel like for many of you, this is about your time now. And realizing that it is okay now to set down these burdens. Really. Because we got the Ten of Cups attached to that. So, I mean, tough journey? Yeah. But look at the outcome. This is a journey of getting to that, right? Because I have to let this go first. So I can enjoy my own life. Strength card. Able to overcome. For many of you, your own business, your own creative ideas. And I mean, I get such creative. You guys are just so creative, period. But this is now moving into it, believing into it, and taking action upon it. I swear I feel like some of you are going to get rich. You're holding on to something that the rest of us need to know, need to hear. So this is probably something that's been guided to you. Yet, again, I feel like, you know, you weren't quite sure if, let's say you're qualified. Well, that doesn't matter. It's almost like spirit is feeding you. You know, like an epiphany. But my God, the Ten of Cups, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Wasn't easy getting here. Definitely things you had to overcome. Some of the things you had to overcome was just allowing yourself to be taken over. Other people's problems, other people's problems, other people's problems. You know, it's a thank you from the universe, but also a release. That you don't need to be this way anymore. It doesn't mean you give up, like you're never going to help people anymore, but you know, if someone has a problem, it is there, or let's say someone has a challenge and they come to you with it. Well, understand that that is their soul's journey to go through this challenge. Now, if you're there to give a helping hand or words of encouragement, that's different. But if you're someone who takes over that challenge, you know, it'd be easier just to let me do it. Exactly what the Queen of Pentacles would say. Oh, just let me do it. Be easier that way. But they don't learn. You don't help them because then they have to repeat it. So, words of encouragement, yes. Taking on their challenge, no. Because it's not yours. Allow yourself to move into this Ten of Cups energy. That just so happens to be with the Ten of Pentacles. All right, let's look at the Lovers. The Lovers and Nine of Wands mirroring each other. This is definitely past life energy too. Then I have the Nine of Swords and the Moon. Card of Pisces. Wow. So where does your fear lie? Within this Lovers. Is not feeling. You know, you're not. It's like you're not sure. I have the World card, but it is in reverse. I have the Page of Swords, and I look at that. I have the Nine of Swords again, so it's mirroring it again. So I have to be careful here because my worry can definitely start to stop this next chapter from beginning. I'm worried whether someone will be honest with me. I'm worried, is this the person I'm truly meant to be with? I gotta say yes. And again, will I believe them when they come in? I have to say yes. I feel you do. And I feel like this worry is taking place right now. 2 nines. 9 of Swords. Need to let that go. 9 of Wands. This is definitely from a past life, and this is energy, at least from this other person, that has seriously been worked on. You may not know it, especially the Moon here. Like, you may have no clue what they've been up to. But you have a lot of worry over this person. I want to look at just the 9 of Swords with the Moon. So we have the 6 of Wands, which is beautiful. This is a card of victory. This is another card of overcoming. You know, what comes before the 6 of Wands? The 5 of Wands, which is tough energy. Usually energy that's mirroring each other. You know, competitive energy, yet we mirror each other so much. But I feel like, you know, this is the way it was. But this is the way it's going to be. This is victory over an old way of being. Victory over your thoughts. If you open yourself up to the truth through your intuition. Because right now, it's like we're slowing it down. Whoa. 5 of Swords. So I just want to see what is going on here. Excuse me, I had some cards fly. I have the 5 of Pentacles and I have Justice. Card of Leo, or Libra, sorry. So, that evidently is the energy that you dealt with. That you're still holding on to. That you worry if you take this person back, that this energy will return with it. First, you do have the Victory card. This is showing us. So, you know, communication probably shut down after a period of time. Somebody walking away. And then feeling left out in the cold. Some of you, you know, you had to make a move. Somebody within this relationship had to make a move. So this is telling me for some of you, you actually live together. Perhaps marriage. Though I don't really have that, but possibly. But then Justice comes out. Justice is about making you feel whole again. Justified. Balance. These two energies are of the past. And you have victory over your thoughts. The way that you've been thinking. This is excess worry. This is worry that we don't need to take on. You know, some of it is based in fact, but most of it is based in our imagination. It's overanalyzed to the point where we freak ourselves out. Thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it. And the more I think about it, the more anxiety I cause myself to the point where I can't sleep at night. I become overwhelmed by this energy. You can control that. You know, you need to see it. You need to know it. And you need to know that you have control of your own thoughts. Though sometimes it doesn't feel like it. I know that. But we can easily have a thought. And if we want, push it right out of our head. Because there's no basis for this going forward. And it literally You know, it's like this new beginning won't start until there's balance. You know, perhaps some of you aren't even aware of this energy. If this is you wanting to bring something back together, it's not the way to do it. Not the way to do it. We want to be able to turn this around. And Spirit has told us over and over again, turn it around. We need to treat this like a brand new relationship. This person is coming in to give you their truth. I'm going to take one more round on that. You know, when I see the Lover's card, I often am drawn to the space in between them. And, you know, that doesn't mean that they're, you know, if this is a soulmate, you know, you may not be together, but it is the ability to feel one's energy, to feel their energy, and for them to feel your energy. But I definitely want to, especially if I'm trying to manifest this person, or if this person, really it feels like this person is manifesting you. I love the beautiful purples in this card, the blues. You know, even though there's a little bit of fire there, I feel like, you know, a little bit of shame. I'm not sure why. You know, it's like, when I say shame, I feel like someone, someone was afraid to be their true, authentic self. But the recognition over that. Look at that, we have the Six of Cups. Well, it makes perfect sense, right? Six of Cups is fond memories. It is, you know, the energy of feeling pure. Remembering the good times. Knight of Wands on that. You know, passion. Coming back. Whoa. Eight of Swords. The Empress. Beautiful. Ten of Pentacles. Again. The Knight of Cups. And the Page of Cups. You know, when I see this together, I feel like, when does real love come in for me? When I learn to love myself first. I need to give myself this love first. Whether this be you or the other person. Because again, within the Lovers, I did feel like someone was feeling like a little shameful. Listen, they're coming in strong. And you are going to have to make a decision. You're definitely going to have to make a decision. And again, I have the Eight of Swords. You know, at least we've gone from the 9 to the 8. Both self-created energy, by the way. Both Well, mainly the 8 is about protecting oneself. Feeling I need to protect myself. Because I'm not feeling strong within myself at this point. Yet, you're attached to the Empress. So it's remembering who you are. Strong yet nurturing. Powerful yet gentle. It is a beautiful balance. 8 of Swords can be a limiting mindset. Like, this can't happen. How could it happen? Doesn't happen for me. It's not going to happen. Well, if you keep saying that, you're probably right. Because the cards and the energy are telling me otherwise. Very strongly, by the way. So, this is a beautiful outcome if we go with it. But why is this 8 of Swords here? I feel like because the Page is here. Because I have to learn, again, to love myself. I need to feel comfortable being my authentic self. I can be both powerful and gentle at the same time. This person loves you so much. And yes, you are being asked to let go of past mistakes, past energy. And I think you got to be okay with that. Like, I feel like Spirit's saying, you have to be okay with that. For this truly to move forward, you're not looking for perfection. But if you, for some reason, feel like you got to wear a mask, then this union is not ready yet. Doesn't mean it won't come together, right? Because we have the World card. So we know it's going to come together. It's just on hold. Its time hasn't come yet. The energy is not quite where it needs to be yet. But it's getting there. It's definitely getting there. Okay. Let's do, I'm going to use a different deck. Final clarification. What goes on the bottom there? 2 of Cups. It's kind of showing us there. The previous heartache. But it's 2 of Cups. Soulmate energy. With the 3 of Wands, I have to let this go. And I have to start being optimistic. Even if it hasn't come together yet. This person knows their ships are coming in. They know it without a doubt. Okay. Let's bring out the crystal vision and do final clarification. And by the way, if you're someone who's going to, I know some of you are going to be like, no way in hell. That is your choice. You don't even have to type it. Like, that's totally your choice. You have free will to do whatever you want. But we just have to remember cause and effect. I definitely feel this soul family, your creativity is bursting at the seams. So much so that I really am thinking about adding an extension where I can introduce like your books, your songs, your albums, your paintings, you know, the websites that you're building. I do have some readers who want me to announce their channel. I do ask that to do that. I mean, I have to believe in it, right? And I'm not saying that I don't, but before I can recommend, I truly have to feel it too. But other than that, I am happy to help anybody. All right, final clarification. I have the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. I have the Knight of Swords. Again, a form of truth is coming in. Page of Pentacles, I love the Page of Pentacles because this is about, I'm seeking knowledge. I want to know more and more about how life works, how energy works. Knight of Swords feels like it's coming from heaven. Sorry, way too many cards. Though I do have some faced up. My rule is if they come face up, I have to take them. Look at that. Victory again. King of Cups. Beautiful. We've got the Queen. Three of Cups. Hello. Ten of Cups again. Different deck. Knight of Cups again. The Magician. And look at that. Temperance. Again. Sagittarius. This is divine. I don't even know what else to say. This is like divine. I love that the King of Cups showed up because the King of Cups is having control over one's emotions. Being able to love without restrictions. I know the flip side of them also, but this is not about the flip side. This is about someone who is coming directly, truthfully to you. Now, this can be also new love for some. Because I have the Magician down here. So, it's showing me, really what it's showing me is when we open our hearts to give fully and to receive, so many of us are good at giving, but have a hard time receiving it. We may say we do, we don't. But are we really being our authentic selves within this relationship? Here, both are. Here, we are celebrating. And what are we celebrating? We're celebrating going into the Ten of Cups. Again, with Temperance. It's almost like Temperance is saying, now it's the time. Now is the time. You having a major part in this. Them having a major part in this. Sorry, my foot just went really numb. It's the balancing of the fire and the water. It is, about harmonious relationships, the coming together. And, I am feeling for some this is new love. Yet I feel like everything before still applies. Like, the things that I need to let go of to have the very best relationship possible. I create that. Yes, it is me and someone else, but I need to know what I'm creating. Am I creating out of love, or am I creating out of fear? The universe is just saying, we have your back. We have your back. You've been through such a hard time. And I feel like for some of you, it's like your guides even revealing to you why you needed to go through certain things. I have a lot of water down here now. I have a lot of love down here. The Queen of Pentacles again. Some of you, this love is an earth sign. Some of you, it's a water sign. It's everyone. Everyone is here. No one is excluded. The universe is saying no one is excluded. We can all have this Ten of Cups. But we can't have it with ego. We can't have it with only wanting things our way, right? It's a give and take. Definitely a give and take. But the universe is definitely doing their job too. It's like, we put you through hell, and here's the payoff. This hell, what felt like hell was really quite... You will look back at this time period and be grateful, because it is changing a lot of the way your mind thinks, mainly regarding love. This is one of our biggest challenges as a human, is learning that things end, and they're meant to end, right? We can be with someone for a period of time. Not everyone is meant forever, but some people are. And the relationships beforehand are stepping stools, teaching, their lessons to be learned, not to be hung on to. Like, learn it, let it go. So, because this relationship that's coming in, whether this is new or old, this is two people who have very open hearts now. I won't say there's no fear at all attached, but it's more of an excited type of fear. And I just feel like you got to let yourself get lost in this. Let yourself get lost. I have the Devil and the Unknown card. So we have Capricorn. For some of you, that may be who this Queen of Pentacles is a Capricorn. And the Unknown card. This goes back to the High Priestess. This is getting a peek, right? This is a reminder that, we can't know everything. We just can't. And what fun would that be? Right? But it wouldn't be fun. Just be like, we'd get used to it. So it's like she's saying, trust in the energy that you're feeling. That will be your guide. That is your GPS. I feel like two energies have gone through the dark night of the soul. And this is about coming out on the other end. I just want to take one more, and then I'm going to let you guys go. The moon. I have to tell you, I feel like the moon is about the cycles of the moon coming up in, well, been going on in July and August. A lot of things going on. And that's what I feel like. This is talking about the cycles of the moon and the timings. You know, what each element has done something for us. You know, and I do feel like for some of you, this is a Pisces. I have to say that because I'm feeling that. Yet, the moon statement still stands. Understand that. You know, this is definitely about moon cycles. Wow, look at that! All of a sudden, I see moons everywhere, and it's kind of going with the flow. Remember, we had the Page of Pentacles. Well, here she is, right here. This could also be talking about learning about astrology, which is something I want to do. So you understand when certain aspects are coming up, you can prepare. Listen, we're moving into the Ten of Cups. Eventually, it's the journey to get to the Ten of Cups. It's the fun. It's everything. But it ends in the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Why the Ten of Pentacles? Well, I feel like that is from you and you staying true to yourself, getting over the fear of releasing whatever project you're working on. I don't mean releasing, I mean releasing it to the world, to your clients. Because you have victory over that too. Definitely plan it ahead, you know, as much as you can. Like a business plan. That'll help ease everything. And again, I am feeling like Alice in Wonderland. So I don't know if someone is writing a book, well, could be based on that or a song, but I feel like it's longer than a song. Just a very creative project. So we got to get busy with that stuff. We got to get busy with it. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to leave it there. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. I know a lot about love, but this is what we live for sometimes. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and cleanse the energy, send you into the weekend feeling great, inspired, and really free within yourself. I want to thank you all again. Those who keep coming back, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I'm definitely picking up on your energy. And for those who are new, thank you. You know, I would love it if you'd subscribe, even hit the bell. That way you'll know when new content comes out. Completely up to you, of course. But I love you guys. Have a beautiful weekend. And let's do one more tone. Just to help everything come together. I love you.